Okay, so if you're anything like us, you've probably noticed AI is just everywhere, right? Your social feeds, news alerts, maybe even chats with your neighbor.
Oh, absolutely. It's the buzzword.
Totally. And everyone's talking about it, but the big question we keep hearing again and again is, okay, this tech is amazing, but how do I actually use it, for myself? How do I make it work for me, maybe financially?
Yeah, how do you go from hype to actual income?
Exactly. So today, that's what we're doing. We're cutting through all that noise, this deep dive. It's about getting concrete, getting practical. We're digging into an article called How to Make Money with AI in 2025, 15 Best Ways and Top Tools.
Mm.
And the goal is to pull out some legitimate, actual opportunities you could maybe explore right now.
And that's a really crucial point to make right off the bat. The core idea here, and it's vital, is that AI isn't some, like, get-rich-quick hack.
Right. No magic button.
No magic button, exactly. Yeah. Money doesn't just appear. The source frames it more as a force multiplier.
Mm.
Basically, it helps someone who already has some experience become even more productive.
Totally agree. And building on that, our mission here for you listening is really to pull out those actual business ideas, maybe side gigs, that you can act on now.
Mm-hmm.
We're focusing on how AI can genuinely, save you time, maybe boost your skills, cut costs, and importantly, open up completely new doors.
Yeah.
This isn't about just generic AI tricks. It's about practical, real-world application.
Value. Delivering actual value.
Okay, so let's unpack this thing. The article lays out 15 different ways. To make it a bit clearer, we've kind of grouped them into logical categories.
That makes sense.
So where do people often first bump into AI making a real difference for, say, entrepreneurs or freelancers?
Mm-hmm.
Often it's in the creative stuff, right? Where words and pictures are key.
Yeah, content and creativity. That seems like a natural starting point.
Let's kick things off there.
Yeah.
Content and creativity power-ups.
Okay, and a prime example is offering writing services, but using AI writing tools to help you.
Ah, okay.
Content creation, I mean, it's the backbone of digital marketing, but man, it takes time.
So much time.
Right. So AI tools, things like Jasper AI, Hoppycopy, WriteSonic,
Yeah.
they can seriously speed up the brainstorming, the drafting, editing, even the research part.
So this could include things like freelance writing, maybe ghostwriting blog posts. That seems like it has a pretty low barrier to entry to get started.
It does.
But here's where I think it gets really interesting, and you touched on this. The AI isn't replacing the writer.
No.
It's augmenting them. You can't just type a prompt, spit something out, and expect a client to be happy, right?
Not if you want repeat business, no.
Yeah.
It's really about using the AI smartly
Yeah.
throughout the whole writing process, from you getting ideas down to polishing the final draft.
Right.
And the same logic applies to copywriting with AI, which is often a high-pressure gig but can pay really well.
Yeah, very lucrative.
AI can help you write more engaging newsletters or sales pages that convert better, even help you nail those cold emails. The idea is it helps you produce more persuasive copy and faster because you can test things, tweak language.
Optimize it.
Exactly. Optimize it. And the article mentioned resume.io is kind of an interesting niche example, helping people tune up their resumes and cover letters with AI.
Okay, so AI helps with the words. What about the visuals? Let's shift to freelancing as a photo editor. That's usually super detailed, meticulous work.
It is. But the breakthrough here with AI photo tools isn't just speed. It's scale. One freelancer can now potentially handle the workload that used to take a small team.
Wow.
Tools like Topaz Photo AI, Photoshop's Generative Fill, Luminar, they can drastically speed up tasks like fixing colors, adjusting light, removing stuff you don't want in the background, the things that took ages before. There's even stuff like Visual Electric with an infinite canvas and AI image upscalers that can make low-res photos sharp enough to print.
So you could team up with photographers, right? Help them process hundreds of photos from shoots much faster. Or edit product shots for e-commerce stores, which seems like it would always be in demand.
Huge demand there. It lets you scale your client base or maybe offer super fast turnaround times as a premium service.
Makes sense.
But the source does stress, you still need to master the fundamentals. Tools like Adobe Lightroom for that fine control.
Yeah.
The AI makes the work easier. It doesn't replace the skill.
Good point. And it feels like a natural next step, doesn't it? If AI can tweak photos, it can probably make them too. Which brings us to something that's really blowing up, creating and selling AI-generated artwork.
Yeah, this one's big. AI art generators think ChatGPTs, DALL-E 3, Midjourney, Stable Diffusion. They can whip up unique images really fast.
Okay.
But the real key here, the article points out, is what they call prompt engineering.
Ah, yes. Heard that term.
It's basically the skill of writing really specific creative instructions for the AI to get exactly the image you're picturing. So the barrier to making the art is lower, but the skill shifts more towards having unique ideas, knowing your niche, and frankly, marketing.
So less pure artist, more like a creative director or curator combined with a marketer.
Kind of, yeah. That's a good way to put it.
And the article gives some specific ideas, right? Like AI-generated stickers and mentioned using Adobe's background remover and maybe services like custom stickers for the printing.
Yeah, stickers or art for posters, tapestries, wall hangings, things like that.
Okay.
And what's really interesting is the pro tip they offered, pairing that AI art with print-on-demand services.
Like Printify.
Exactly, like Printify, and then selling on platforms like Etsy. So you're not just selling a digital file, a JPG.
You're selling a physical product.
Right, which could potentially mean much better profit margins. But, and this is a big but, the source gives a strong warning. Watch out for intellectual property issues. Don't try to generate art based on existing characters or brands. Stick to original concepts.
Crucial warning. Okay, makes sense. And what about the sound side of things? Audio. Editing music and audio as a freelancer.
Oh yeah, with the creator economy booming podcasts, videos, games, there are definitely opportunities here. AI music generators like AIVA or Moobert, they can create unique background tracks really quickly.
For videos or games, you mean?
Exactly. And then on the editing side, tools like Descript are pretty amazing. They offer automatic transcriptions, even voice cloning.
Voice cloning, wow.
Yeah, and text-based audio editing. So you can edit the audio by just editing the text transcript. There's also Resound for improving audio quality and Exemplary AI for automating some routine editing tasks, like cutting out filler words.
Yeah, so you could help podcasters get accurate transcripts out that's good for accessibility, for SEO. Or even the voice cloning. Maybe for creators who want to generate updates or short bits without a full recording setup every time.
Precisely. It's about taking away the tedious parts so creators can focus more on their actual content, their message.
Okay, so we've seen how AI can really boost individual creators, but what about the engine room of businesses? Tech, core operations. This feels like where AI goes beyond just personal output and starts optimizing entire workflows.
Yeah, moving into business optimization. And a huge one is developing apps with AI coding tools. Building a software as a service, a SaaS product, traditionally takes months, maybe years.
Right. Big undertaking.
But AI coding assistants, like GitHub Copilot, they give you real-time code suggestions, they automate repetitive bits of code, help you find bugs. You can literally type a comment explaining of what you want the code to do.
And it writes it.
And Copilot starts writing matching code, line by line. It's pretty wild.
That sounds incredibly powerful for getting like a minimum viable product, an MVP out the door much faster.
Exactly. Get it to market quicker, start testing.
But, quick question. For someone totally new to code, how much of a leg up is this really? Does it still need a good base level of programming logic?
That's a fair question. It definitely lowers the barrier significantly, but yeah, having some grasp of logic, how software works, problem solving, that's still really helpful.
Okay.
However, the article does point out that even without deep coding skills, tools are emerging. No-code platforms like Bubble or Directual may be combined with using ChatGPT for advice and troubleshooting. They're letting people build genuinely useful apps and start earning monthly recurring revenue, MRR.
MRR. The holy grail for many online businesses.
Pretty much. And for existing coders, freelancing is obviously strong. The source suggests niching down and maybe productizing your skills, turning a common coding task into a repeatable service or tool can really boost profits. They even mention an indie developer, Louis Pereira, who built AudioPen.
Oh yeah, the AI audio note taker.
That's the one. Became a successful mobile app. So it shows it's possible.
Okay, so if AI helps build new things, what about optimizing what businesses already have? Like earning as a CRM and sales consultant, you know, those systems businesses use for customer tracking.
Yeah, customer relationship management systems. Sales operations have so many repetitive tasks, finding leads, updating records, tracking deals, analyzing performance.
Takes a lot of time.
A ton. So AI sales tools, the article mentions Apollo, Seamless AI, SendSpark. They can automate a lot of that. Enriching CRM data, finding contact info, tracking sales activities, analyzing what's working, what's not.
Okay.
But here's the opportunity. Lots of businesses buy these powerful AI tools.
But don't know how to really use them effectively?
Exactly. They struggle to implement them properly or get the full value out. So mastering a specific CRM like Salesforce or HubSpot and its AI integrations, That can be a really high-value, high-ticket consulting service.
Or maybe being an integration specialist, using tools like active pieces or make to connect different systems and inject AI insights into existing workflows.
Precisely. It's about unlocking the potential that's already sitting there in their tech stack.
Got it. Then there's the whole world of data, consulting as a data scientist.
Right. AI, especially machine learning, is fundamentally about pattern recognition. And tools like ChatGPT's data analyst plugin are making data analysis much more accessible.
And the article mentions some pretty specific things data analyst can do.
Yeah, it gets quite technical, but basically it can handle a lot of the grunt work. Converting different data file formats like TSV, YAML, CSV, JSON, which are just ways data is structured.
Oh, okay.
It can create summary graphs, run statistical tests, build database tables, check data for errors. It can even run Python code itself to create repeatable analysis scripts you can use later.
Wow. Okay. So that's a massive time saver for anyone working with data.
Huge. Contextually, it means data experts can potentially be like 10 times more efficient, handle more complex analyses faster, which means businesses get insights quicker to make better decisions.
And niching down is key here too, right?
Absolutely. Specializing in something like GIS, that's geographic data, or technical SEO data, or e-commerce analytics, that's where you really stand out.
Makes sense. Okay, moving towards the customer-facing side, building AI chatbots for businesses.
Customer service. So critical, but so demanding. Constant inquiries.
All hours.
Right. AI website chatbots can handle a lot of the common stuff 24/7. Answering frequently asked questions, guiding users through troubleshooting steps, even helping with bookings or initial sales questions.
Which frees up the human support team for the trickier, more complex issues.
Exactly. Let humans handle the high-touch stuff. And this is seen as a really lucrative opportunity because, again, businesses need this technology. They know they need it.
But they don't necessarily understand it or know how to set it up right.
Precisely. So you could specialize in specific chatbot platforms. The article mentions Chatbase, Tidio, Botsonic, even Botsify, which apparently offers white labeling so you can brand the chatbot service as your own.
Oh,
You'd set up the bots, integrate them, train them on the company's knowledge base. The source even suggested you could potentially sell pre-made AI bot templates as a form of passive income.
passive income from bot templates. That's intriguing. Okay, and finally, in this sort of tech business optimization category, the bedrock. Starting a web design business.
Yeah, you can't really do business without a decent website these days, can you?
Pretty much essential.
And AI is shaking up web design too, helping create designs, writing website copy, making the whole process of building from scratch much easier and faster.
Faster iterations, maybe more personalized designs too?
Could be. The article specifically highlights WordPress, which powers a huge chunk of the web.
It's still dominant, yeah.
And tools like Divi AI. It brings AI capabilities right into the visual editor, image editing, content writing, maybe even suggesting entire page layouts or website structures.
Wow.
And you can even use other AI tools like WP Turbo or Code WP to help you develop custom WordPress plugins if you have some coding inclination. Makes building unique features easier than ever.
So it's fundamentally changing how quickly and maybe how affordably custom websites can get built.
That seems to be the direction, yeah.
Okay, so we've covered creativity, we've covered business tech. What about actually reaching the customers? Marketing, audience growth? How about managing paid advertising with AI?
Right. Digital marketing is complicated. So many platforms, so many strategies.
Always changing.
Always changing. But AI marketing tools can automate a lot of the analysis and optimization, helping you create campaigns, track performance, and figure out where to put your ad spend for the best results, getting more bang for your buck.
So this would apply to things like social media ads.
Yeah, the article mentions tools like AdZuma for analyzing engagement to place ads better, or Lately and Pencil for helping create the ad content itself.
And search ads too, like Google ads.
Definitely. Platforms like WordStream, Acquisio, Optimizer use AI for things like picking keywords, optimizing your bids in the ad auctions, even predicting campaign performance. It aims to make your campaigns more cost-effective.
But does this raise a question? If everyone starts using similar AI tools, do ad strategies become kind of the same? Like an AI arms race?
That's a really interesting point. While the AI handles a lot of the data crunching and decision-making assistance, human insight, creativity, and strategic adjustments based on what's happening in the market, that still feels absolutely critical.
So it's a partnership between the human and the AI.
I think it has to be, yeah.
Yeah.
The AI optimizes based on data, the human provides the strategic direction and the creative spark.
Okay. And then there's the longer game in marketing, visibility. offering SEO services, search engine optimization.
SEO.
Mm.
Always challenging, but always in high demand because organic traffic is so valuable.
And complex. Most businesses can't really manage it effectively themselves.
Exactly. And it's constantly evolving with search engine algorithms.
Hmm.
But AI SEO tools, SEMrush, Surfer SEO, Alice SEO were mentioned. They can speed up tasks dramatically. Keyword research, analyzing competitor content, optimizing your own pages, tracking rankings, even helping with technical SEO audits and finding link building opportunities.
So it lets an SEO professional handle more clients or maybe go deeper with the analysis for each one.
Both, potentially. It streamlines the process, but as the article rightly points out, it's not a magic bullet.
No quick fix.
No, nothing replaces actually testing things, learning from results, and building that experience over time. The tools augment your expertise. They don't create it from scratch.
Got it. Augmenting expertise, not replacing it, seems like a recurring theme.
It really is.
Okay, and one last one in the marketing sphere, a real classic online income stream, but maybe supercharged by AI now. Becoming an AI-powered affiliate marketer.
Affiliate marketing. Earning commissions by recommending other people's products.
Right. Write a review, someone clicks your link and buys, you get a cut.
Exactly. And AI can give you an edge here. It can help you research profitable niches, find good products to promote, assist with creating review content, whether that's blog posts, videos, emails.
Automating some tasks, too.
Yeah, things like automatically adding your affiliate links within your content. The source mentioned tools like Thirsty Affiliates or Internal Link Juicer for WordPress that help manage that. So you can create more content more strategically and faster.
So your main job is still creating genuinely helpful content reviews, comparisons, tutorials that guides people's buying decisions.
Absolutely. The value has to be there for the audience. But AI helps you do that more efficiently. It's often pitched as a great side hustle.
That could potentially grow into something bigger.
Potentially, yeah, especially if you build an audience in a specific niche and get your SEO right. The article actually suggested AI tools themselves, like chatbots, could be a hot niche to start affiliate marketing in right now.
Meta. Okay.
So if we kind of zoom out from all these specific examples, it seems really clear that AI is this incredibly powerful force multiplier, like we said at the start.
Yeah.
But it's not magic. It works best when you combine it with a solid, legitimate business idea and, good old-fashioned effort. It amplifies what you're already doing or what you're willing to learn and work hard at.
And the article wraps up with some really vital tips for actually using AI to make money, which I think pulls it all together nicely.
Yeah, those looked important.
First, it says look for specialized tasks. AI tends to do best when it's focused on a specific process or a specific outcome. So break down how you want to use it into the smallest possible steps.
Makes sense. Don't try to boil the ocean.
Exactly. Second, tools don't equal tasks. Just buying access to an AI tool won't magically make you money. You need to learn how to use it expertly, apply it strategically.
The skill is in the application.
Third, and I thought this was really key, money is found in the hard tasks. The real value, the real income often comes from tackling challenges using your experience, not just finding the easiest possible thing to automate.
So don't just look for the easy button. Look for where AI can help you do something difficult better.
That's how I rate it. And finally, when you provide value, you are rewarded. Use AI to create something genuinely useful, something that helps a business or makes someone's life a bit better, and the compensation will likely follow.
Yeah, that really reinforces the whole theme, doesn't it?
Yeah.
AI is about augmenting what humans can do, helping us reach new levels of efficiency or creativity.
Not replacing us.
Not replacing us, and not creating truly passive income without that initial setup, effort, and ongoing strategy. It's about leveraging this amazing technology to do more, do it better, do it faster.
So, okay, we've walked through 15 pretty distinct ways the article suggests AI can be a real advantage, whether it's for your career, a side hustle, everything from writing and coding to marketing and making art.
And the common thread, really, through all of them, is that AI is a tool. A powerful tool, yes, but still a tool that enhances what we do. It makes us more efficient, more effective.
But human input, human expertise, that strategic thinking that's still absolutely essential for success.
Paramount.
So this deep dive, I think it really shows that making money with AI isn't about some secret login or effortless windfall. It's about applying it smartly, putting in the work, and focusing on delivering real, tangible value out there in the world.
Well said.
So thinking about all these possibilities that are opening up, we want to leave you listening with maybe one final thought to chew on. How will you decide to make money using AI? what specific task or what niche maybe feels like a good fit for your unique skills now that you're thinking